Hey guys, Shawn Ziem, the Connection Machine, aka the Insurance Doctor. Wanted to bring you some more value as always. I am one that is servicing New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania for all insurances. And I wanted to make sure that those that are looking for auto, home, flood, if you're a small business owner, general liability, workers' comp, I have a buddy of mine I want to introduce you to that's focusing in the health space, the health insurance guys. A lot of you are having some difficulty. I know those that are realtors out there, those that are mortgage professionals, those that are 1099, self-employed, those type of industries. You might want to listen to what we're going to talk about today. Let me bring on a great friend of mine. What's up, Jef? How are you, man?
Man, I'm doing fantastic, Shawn. Thanks for having me on for the second time, even though we should have probably done 20 of these by now. But I appreciate you consistently putting out content, serving the people, and inviting me to share a little bit of how maybe they could even get more service and more value today. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. It's all about giving. It's all about helping. And I know a lot of, people that are in my community are in need of some help. That's why I'm always providing and trying to provide, but also some people don't take that information. They don't want to take action. So that's why they're always seeing me trying to put stuff out there. And I see you're doing the same thing. And
Absolutely.
I know there's some, I guess we wanted to clarify some things. We're going to keep you guys short. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button to this channel. And you're going to share this video and also take a look at the description. And I want you to, reach out to Jef. But Jef, what are some common things that people should know about health insurance that they probably don't even realize? That they just pay their premium and that's it?
Man, that's a great question because I hear it all the time from my conversations with people every day about health insurance. And let me just put this out there for anybody who comes across this video. If you're really serious about your health care, because let's face it, that's what we're really talking about. It's not health insurance, right? So let me start off by health insurance does not equal health care. Let me say it again for those in the back. Health insurance does not equal health care. But for so long, just the same way we've been taught to go to school, get a good job, and you know the rest of that story. So many people have come to the conclusion that health insurance equals, health care. And that's the only way to take care of their health care needs is by purchasing health insurance. But like you just said, most people don't understand what they're purchasing. And one of the things I wanted to share today is, 4 different things that you can just look at when it comes to health insurance to gain, more understanding about what you're purchasing than 80 to 90% of people out there, right? The first thing is your premium. And everyone knows what that is. That's the amount that you pay to say that you have insurance, whether you use it or not. That's just how much it costs you to say that you have it, right? So that premium is number one, understanding the cost. The next thing is your deductible. Every time I say deductible, I know that most people understand this concept, and I like to explain it using auto insurance versus health insurance. Auto insurance, if you get into an accident, Shawn, and it's your fault, you damage someone's car, and it's $5,000 in damages. Well, the first thing you're going to think of is, man, what's my deductible? What is the part that I have to pay before my insurance company pays a penny towards this cost to fix this person's car that I damaged? And it's the same for health insurance. So it's the amount that you have to pay before Kaiser, Aetna, Molina, Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare comes in and pays a penny towards the cost of the care that you receive. And sometimes that deductible could be zero, very rarely. Most of the time we see it much higher, thousands of dollars. And that's per person. Sometimes when you look at for the family, you can double that per person deductible. And that's probably what you're looking at. So these are higher deductibles. And what I've realized, I'm sure you can confirm this, but usually the deductibles and the premiums go up every single year, which means you're paying more out of pocket and you're still having to pay for these services and reach a higher deductible. So at the end, what are we really paying for?
True. A lot of times. And also I think with health insurance, and again, I'm not in that space completely, I just know of it. I know if you're in like a group plan, if there's somebody that's old, it's going to affect your premium.
Yes.
older, I'll say the experienced person, or someone that's sick. Pregnancies cost a lot of money, so that can
Hmm.
adjust your premiums too. So knowing what you have is important, and knowing how the group plan is structured is also important for those that are owners of a business. You want to look at this and have a conversation with Jef. Again, I have Jef's information there to find out what will work for you and your business and your team and company.
Absolutely. And one of the things that, I'm going to share is that even businesses, when it comes, like you just said, usage is one of the things that insurance companies look at. And wouldn't you think that the purpose of purchasing the insurance is so that it could be used when it's needed? Well, I just spoke to a lady 2 weeks ago, and her company is in North Carolina, I want to say, and the owner has employees in different parts of the country. The lady I spoke with and helped get her taken care of was here in California too. But what was interesting is that the lady I spoke to, had a health illness ongoing that she was dealing with, which required lots of care. Now, the company that was insuring the group dropped them because of their usage. Imagine being dropped from an insurance plan because you're actually using the plan, and the purpose of purchasing it was to use it. So that to me tells me that insurance companies don't really want you using what you're paying for, because they're making more money the less they have to pay out. And that's not the purpose of anyone buying insurance. It's to use it and not give money away, and by not using it and paying premiums, So what I really want people to leave this video with is, again, health insurance is not healthcare. If you've ever looked at ways to, get insurance, like you mentioned, Shawn, you can go to the marketplace and get it individually, or you can get it from your employer. But there's other solutions that most people have never heard of or even explored. And I'm going to tell you one of those today, which is health sharing. And if somebody's watching this and they're thinking, well, what is health sharing? I've never heard of that. Think of a bank, think of a credit union. They both offer the same services pretty much, except one is a not-for-profit. The other one is for profit. They have shareholders that they're looking to make sure that they're happy. The other has members that are part of that organization that they're looking to make sure those members get the best benefits. And that's what health sharing and health insurance is like. One is not for profit, looking to take care of the members that are part of that group, that health sharing membership or organization, versus an insurance company who's taking care of the shareholders. And again, we talked about how people pay premiums that they never use the plan for. And sometimes people get dropped from the plans because they use it too much, which doesn't make sense. And that's insurance. So if you can have essentially a situation where you get the same benefits that you want for your health care from a health sharing company, and it even surpasses your expectations in what you thought you were going to get or what you've been getting from an insurance company, my question is, why wouldn't you give that a look? Like you said, why wouldn't you investigate if you're already buying insurance or you need the healthcare coverage and you can't afford insurance? Why not look at an alternate solution that could give you better coverage for less money? And this is my passion and sharing.
No, guys, Jef knows what he's talking about. He's behind it. He's enthusiastic. He's passionate about this. It's what he lives and breathes for. And I always share that I want to make sure we do second opinions, guys. You got to know what you have. So second
100%.
opinion for anything, for auto insurance, home insurance. If you have a business, I could be of service to you and do a second opinion. Jef can definitely do a second opinion for the health situation that you might have. If you're paying a lot of money, if you're unsure of what you currently have, maybe you don't have insurance yet, and you're like, damn, maybe this is an opportunity that Jef can give to you that puts you in a better position than you are yesterday. So it's a powerful opportunity. I want to thank Jef for bringing this value today. definitely reach out. His number is right there. Jeff, you want to mention it to him? How do they get in contact
Absolutely.
with you?
You guys can definitely send me a text so that I know that, you saw me on Shawn's podcast, and then that way you wanted to get some more information about what we're talking about today. And I will definitely reach out as soon as I can to share more with you and make sure any questions or concerns are answered. Let me just leave you guys with this too, because I know a lot of people really, like we're talking about, health insurance is not healthcare, right? A lot of people really care about their health. So they do things without anyone telling them, like going to the gym, maybe going out, getting some massages, maybe getting acupuncture, maybe doing some holistic, wellness things that they do to prevent having to go to the hospital or ever getting sick. Well, the health sharing organization that I recommend to people, can you imagine if your insurance company lowered your deductible every month because you were going to the gym every month, or you were going to get massages every month, or you were taking supplements every month that kept you from going to the hospital because you weren't getting sick? So when you do go to the hospital for something, your deductible's reduced significantly already because you were going to the gym, and they allow you to turn in your receipt for your bill, your membership, to reduce your deductible, so to speak. That's fantastic. And dental and vision benefits are included at no extra cost, which is what some people go out and pay extra for. But for having the health sharing membership, you're given vision and dental absolutely included at no cost. So it's powerful. If you guys want to explore and just get more details, I'm here to help.
That's it, man. We appreciate everyone for tuning in. To the next one, we hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you, Jeff.
Absolutely, guys. No problem. Thank you, Shawn. We'll talk soon.
Yes, sir.